Hello, I'm Sarah Owens from Direct Recruitment, helping you find your dream job. Today I'm going to talk to you about how to nail the dreaded Skype or FaceTime interview that can fill some candidates with terror. The important thing to remember about it though is that actually it should be no different to a face-to-face interview, apart from of course the technology. So there's a few tips about just making sure that everything works. The first of which is to get your camera or iPad set up on a nice firm surface so that it doesn't move around when you're talking. Make sure that the battery is fully charged, that you close down any apps that are going to distract the interviewer, and you've also cleaned the camera lens. The next thing is to look at actually what's the interviewer going to be seeing. So it's very important that you have a very sort of plain background without lots of distractions. You really don't want someone walking across behind you during the interview and taking the interviewer's attention away from you. Similarly, it's vital that they can hear you properly. So this isn't something that you're going to be doing from the coffee shop. When you're doing the interview, the other thing to remember is that, say for example, you're presenting some work, doing a presentation and using something like screen share, you need to make sure that they're only seeing your presentation and not getting distracted by maybe a summary down the side. So actually test everything beforehand. Just make sure that they're actually going to be seeing what you want them to see. So you're all set. You've got your you set up your iPad or your phone or your computer. What do you do next? So it's all about remembering that actually this is a normal interview and delivering in the same way as you would face to face. So don't fidget, and remember to look at your interviewer. So that's not quite the same as looking at the screen, as you probably know. Looking at the camera is vital, and then you'll be able to get that contact as you're delivering your answers. Delivering the answers as well is really something to consider on this, using this medium. You need to be sure that that you're not suffering from a time delay. So just make sure that you take a bit of time, you pause, you think about your answer before responding. That way the interviewer is going to be able to hear you properly, and you're going to be able to come across as clear and hopefully confident. So the other bit about it is it's sometimes people feel it's a bit difficult to inject personality, but I think if you're remembering the whole time that you're actually talking to the person and it is very much a one-to-one, you should be able to get across a bit more about you, and that at the end can be quite useful at the end to then treat the interview closure as if it was you were leaving the interview, leaving the room. So say how much you've enjoyed talking to the interviewer and wish them a good day or a good evening. I hope that's going to help you and take you away from feeling terrified about doing one of these interviews. Best of luck, and I'll be back next week with another top tip for you. I'm Sarah Owens from Direct Recruitment, helping you find your dream job.